All right, good evening. Sorry for the crude setup. Right, like I told all my students, you're gonna have to have an imagination here today. I was supposed to do this at the school gym, and my kid got pink eye, and life happened. So now we're doing it here in front of my house, right? So today we're gonna do a little quick workout on agility and speed, right? Um, you have to pretend like those white things, chalk marks, are the hurdles. Okay, those are gonna be my hurdles. With these agility skills, there's probably hundreds of them, thousands, millions, right, of different ways that you can work with these hurdles. This is a way that we have found that kind of helps us open up our hips, open up our athletes' hips, right, and then work on the fall step for, especially for those linebackers, instead of creeping up, and taking that false step, right. So they're doing the hurdles, and they come up, they step, and now they're going, instead of step with both feet, and now they're stutter stepping, trying to attack that hole, right. So the first one is just the quick feet, right, quick feet in and out of the hurdles. We're not supposed to touch them, right? So it's 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 1, right. We want to have a good athletic stance, low center of gravity. You want to have the least amount of time your foot striking the ground, so you don't want to be flat-footed, you want to be on your toes. And then you don't want to do these exercises to fatigue, because that defeats the purpose. So you want to be doing these exercises for 10 to 15 seconds, so you get a good quality exercise. You rest, and then you go to 100%, similar to when you're doing your one rep max, right. You don't want to be fatigued when you're trying to do your 1 rep max. Same thing with these agility skills. So the athlete would get back in line, right, rest, and then when they would be at 100%, they'd go again. So that's just a quick feet, right? Quick feet. You kind of want to do, stay in a rhythm, 1 2 1 2, right? And then once we get our initial hurdles, our first base, right, then we're going to start moving the athlete in order to turn the hips, right. So for like a cornerback, turn their hips and attacking that wide receiver or whoever they're covering, or a linebacker coming out of the hurdles, going forward or going sideways. So the next one's going to be quick feet acceleration, right. So we're working on speed, false step, and then this is a coach ran drill. Is telling the athlete where to go. So we have the athlete going, they're going, right, left, right, and then the coach is going to say left or right. So when they're here, it's forcing them to actually step and not bring that foot back down, and step, and then take that first good step, right, instead of having them with that false step, here, and then go, right. So we want our athletes to be step, go, with a good initial stride. So that can go left and right, and then the run through. Okay, so we're turning our hips with those two, but make sure we don't get that false step. So now we're gonna do one. Can't really see can't see him. Is my little circle, my little blue circle over there on the right and on the left. Same thing, we're doing the hurdles, right? We're running through the hurdles. So this one, we're going hurdle, and when we get to the last hurdle, right, when we step out, we want to step, right? So we're stepping, and then we are turning our hips so we can go towards that mark. So if we're here, right, and we're gonna go both directions, hurdle, turn, and we sprint out of it. Okay, sprint out of, emphasizing on that false step right there, so they're not coming back down and stepping and trying to turn, right. And then, so that's the, okay, so we're going, flipping our hips. So now we are going to go same thing, hurdle, and run forward. And this is going to be more for the linebacker drill, right? So hurdle. Now we are stepping. As you can see, right, I stepped over the hurdle with my right, and then with my left, I'm already going forward towards that tackle, towards that hole. Same thing with the left, so we're going left, right step, and instead of bringing this foot back over, right, we are already going forward, and you run through it run through about 5 yards. And then we have the 20-yard shuffle, right? It's widely used in the NFL for the speed. You start in the middle at the 5 yards. Okay, they start you in a 3-point stance. You take off, flipping your hips. You touch the line at the 5-yard mark. Then you go to the next one and you sprint through. That is a good speed workout. Hopefully my video was informative for you people. Obviously, let me know things that I can fix so I can learn from you. Have a wonderful day, and good luck on everybody's discussion.